Hi, everybody. It's Mike from Here, the Watchman. And, today we have a very special guest. It's Jill Powell. That is Ross Powell's wife. We've had Ross on the show before. You know that he is the meat behind Survival 401k and just a wonderful guy. He's an oath keeper. He's helping the oath keepers down in Texas. But today we're going to talk about something really interesting with Jill. Is they have a new program right now called Remnant. Called Remnant K9 360. And what this is really all about is how to have your family pet when times are tough. Jill, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Mike, for having me on your show. I really appreciate it. Good to be here.
Well, tell me a little about this and tell me about what your mission is and how this all got started.
Okay, well, let me share our mission with you first. Our mission is to lead the preparedness community in basic and advanced canine security training. Our goal is to help your household dog become an integral part of your survival team, using our end-to-end expert 360 approach to specific obedience, scent detection, and patrol. Through cutting-edge distance learning technologies, we hope you gain the skills and confidence to train your canine to protect, defend, and survive. So that's our mission statement, and we're very much behind that and support that. And this really got started about a year ago. We attend prepper camp with Survival 401k, and while we were at prepper camp, I noticed several preppers with their dogs on site at the event. And that really got me started because I'm an avid dog lover. I do dog training as well. And then Franklin Horton, who is an author of the Borrowed World series, he was also there as well. And I started reading his books, which is they're fiction books about the end of the world and the apocalypse. But he talked about how important it is to have a dog to help with security in times of crisis. So it kind of got my brain working, and I thought, hey, why aren't preppers talking about how their household pet, specifically their dog, as far as I know, no other preppers are really talking about this, but how to train their household pet to be a part of that defense team. And be a part of your preparations in times of need when the grid's down and chaos is ensuing. So that's how we got started.
Well, and what makes this really unique, Jill, is this is an online platform to train people. Is that correct?
That's correct. Obviously, we can't be everywhere all at once. So the way that we felt that we could reach the most people in this community, in this preparedness and survivalist community, is offer an end-to-end package deal that would help them train their pet within their home where they are.
And Jill, it's kind of interesting, but as individuals and families prepare for what's to come, how does the family dog fit into those plans?
Well, first of all, you need to decide what you want your dog's role to be. We have 3 dogs, for example. We have a dog that's, I just found out, is a Texas Healer. That's a Blue Heeler Border Collie mix that is a rescue. And then we have a Husky Shepherd mix that's also a rescue, and then we have a purebred German Shepherd. So as our family started to sit down and set goals for how our dogs could be a part of our team, our Blue Heeler Border Collie dog she's our secondary backup patrol dog to our German Shepherd, but she's very loyal instinctually. Doesn't really have to do a lot of training to protect us. Our Husky Shepherd mix, Her primary role when chaos ensues is emotional support. She loves to be loved, but we're also training her in scent detection and explosives. And then our German Shepherd is our dual purpose dog. She's doing scent detection and patrol. So it really depends on if you already have pets in your house, figuring out what your goals and expectations are for them and what their characteristics and their temperament is. Or if you're just getting into this and this intrigues you and you're wanting to go look for a dog at a rescue or a shelter or get a puppy, then you can go with those goals in mind. And online, we have characteristics of a good working dog that would help you choose a dog if you were going specifically to pick one.
So it's interesting, Jill. The breed does matter. You know, I introduced you when we were off camera, and I don't know where she is now, but we have a half husky, half black lab, and we have a beagle. Now, the beagle's great for being noisy. That's about it for the beagle. The half husky, half lab, though, is truly a protector.
Correct. Right. And for scent detection, any size dog can do scent work as long as they have the drive to work. So your beagle could possibly be your scent detection dog if you wanted to do that type of training. And then with our patrol dogs, again, they have to have the drive, that work ethic, but also you're going to want a little, muscle behind them. So we recommend the dog at least be 45 pounds or greater. So that herding and working group dog is, what we tend to recommend. But with scent detection, as long as the dog wants to do the work for you, a Chihuahua can do scent detection work and sometimes do that work better than, your classic like German Shepherd dogs that you see. So.
Now, what is the time commitment people are looking at to do this? I mean, how does this really all work?
Right. Well, I think people think they have to spend a tremendous amount of time to make this happen. And in all honesty, and we push this online on our website, is if you spend 3 to 4 times a week with your dog, 15 to 20 minutes each time that you go out to train, you can train your dog to do these things that we offer online. Scent detection from end to end probably is going to take you about 4 months. Patrol, depending on the drive of the dog, is going to take more like 4 to 6 months to complete and go through that training. So you're looking, if you have a dog that you want to do both with scent and patrol, you're looking at about 12 to 15 months. And then we also offer a specific obedience package, which can then again take another 3 months. If you have little or no former training with your dog, we really recommend that you start there, because those specific obedience commands that we teach in that course are going to just help your frustration level and help you to be more successful as you do more of the specialized training. So you're looking end to end, if you start with obedience, go through patrol, probably 18 months. So we really recommend, with the state of the world, we all know that the state of the world is not the greatest, that to not tarry and to not hesitate. If this is something that you're really wanting to do, it does take time. If chaos comes tomorrow and you haven't done any training with your dog, then obviously it's too late. So it just doesn't happen. But time commitment from week to week is not that great. I'm not able to hear you, Mike.
Well, it's I think it's an amazing program that you've got going here, Jill. You and Ross. I mean, we have been in this fight for several years now, and this is the first time that I have heard anybody how to train your family pet. You know, it truly is. Now, how do people find you?
They can go to our website. It's www.remnantk9360.com. And they can find out more information about what we offer. We also have a Facebook page that we just put up.
Jill, how do people find out about you?
Oh, through our website, www.remnantk9360.com is our website. And then we also have a Facebook page, Remnant K9 360 on Facebook.
So, folks, listen. That's amazing. So, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, listen, Jill, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. We're having a little audio delay problem